And here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome in, real ones. Great to have you once again. Monday night, 7 p.m. Valheim is the prescription for what ails you. Welcome in. It is great to see everyone already. I got a couple friends in chat ready to show up. Alfie Guilford, hello, hello. Wonderful to see you. What a great start already. We are going to be getting going today on a very exciting leg of the journey, which is to, of course, seek out, and Miss Marin as well. Hello, hello. We are just running through the game plan for today, which is to track down the remaining bits of necessary equipment and minerals and all the fun stuff along the way to get us ready and prepared to fight Moder herself, and also to explore some mountain ranges and all that fun stuff. But more than anything, we need to find an altar. So as we're getting settled in, happy Monday. Per usual, let me know how I'm looking, how I'm sounding, making sure everything is going well right off the bat. But let me know how you're doing, of course, first and foremost. That is the most important thing. Welcome back, real ones. Great to have you. Let's go ahead and dive right in. All right. Here we are, just paused out with a little Achilles action right here. But here we go. But yeah, let me know if that's all sounding good to you. Because it's a little quiet for me at the moment. In fact, I think I'm going to turn this down. There we go. There we go. That's better. All right. And DJ, hello, hello. Got a good crew right off the bat. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Not a lot has been done around the old homestead since last week. Smelted some iron or some silver, and took care of some coal as well, but nothing too crazy. So really just some maintenance around the place. Looks and sounds good. Thank you, DJ. Appreciate the update there. But yeah, how is everyone? It is great to see so many names in the chat right off the bat. And yeah, wonderful to see everyone since our week away. Very, very nice. But yeah, what you been up to? I myself have been to the zoo a few times. It's been absolutely gorgeous here in the increasingly less frozen north of Minnesota. We've been going to the zoo a couple times. It's been phenomenal. Great weather for that. A lot of fun stuff there, and what a great time of year. Baby season, which is always interesting. But yeah, welcome back, welcome back. We're just getting everyone comfortable. Grab your drinks. Of course, it is Margarita Monday, so here's to you, or Mocktail Monday, if that's more up your alley at the moment. But great to see everyone. First weekend at the pool, says DJ. That is a great start to the weekend right there. All right, so first things first, before we get too far ahead of ourselves today, I do need to make a little bit of food for Mr. Achilles here. So I think first and foremost, I'm just going to balance out the rest of these. Yeah, I'm just going to make 10 more skewers real quick. But yeah, if we're just dropping in, yeah, I think, yeah, we're just gonna get going with tracking down that Vespagear for Miss Moder, because we need to find one. And I think we should head back to that mountain range that we initially found the silver on a while back. I love this new mountain that we were working on last time. Super abundant in resources and really everything we needed. Hey, nice. Alfie Gifford's brother just turned 18. That's phenomenal. I don't know if what the age is. Let's see, Alfie, you told me you're in the UK, so I believe that is legal to go to the pub now, unless I'm incorrect. Did that go back to 21 years old across the way? It is 21 years old here in the States to be able to go to a bar. But is it the same over there, or is it 18? Either way, happiest of birthdays. Nothing like a birthday gift like subscribing to a new awesome YouTube channel, right? Yeah, gotta shoot your shot. But happy birthday to Alfie's brother. Sounds like a great weekend, Alarian. Happy to hear yours was good too. Thank you, Miss Marin. You adore the zoo. It is, I think I mentioned it last week as well, it is the best zoo around, hands down. Absolutely love that place. Okay, so I need one stamina heavy food. But DJ is saying, hands down, they have experienced the absolute dumbest way to die in Valheim this past week. I'm anxious to hear it, but I wonder if we should even, if it's the dumbest one ever. What can I do to earn such knowledge? Let's see. Because first is to figure out a great stamina food, because I would do onion soup. I would. And actually, you know what? If we go to sleep real quick, those onions out in the old garden might be ready to rock by tomorrow morning. They look like they're right on the cusp. All right, cool. Looks like I know my drinking ages in various countries, because, yeah, it looks like you have to be 18 years older to go to the pub. Well, congratulations. That's phenomenal. Really, really good to see. But yeah, Alfie, welcome back. Great to have you in chat. DJ filled in your unfillable shoes yesterday, or last week, I should say, with some excellent questions. And yeah, we had a good old time. Got a whole bunch of silver, honestly. In fact, probably more than I can really do anything with right now, because I hate to say it, everyone, but I think I might be out of iron, which, of course, as you know, would mean Sonic and Krebs, but that's not why we're here today. It is just not. So what we're going to do is we're going to, once those onions are ready, we're going to pluck them, pick them, take them, and make some nice. Okay, cool. So they're starting. So we're just going to hang out at camp for a few extra minutes. I'm going to go to the Forsaken Stone, actually, and re-swap my my power, because I was chopping some wood earlier. So DJ informs us that they were escaping from a troll and two one-star Great Dwarves, and he was critically low on health. Just as he turned to escape between two saplings, Hugin appeared and blocked my way. He urgently had to tell you about delves and dungeons. If he didn't do it, you know, knowledge is power. Knowledge is king. So, you know, he did you a favor. No, that's intensely frustrating, and I love Hugin. Love him. He's great. Does you know, that's such a great time. That's such a great task here in Valheim, of course, keeping us informed, but the timing could not be worse. Especially, yeah, it's always when you just can't engage with him. He demands your attention. Demands it. Let's do it like that, actually. Let's leave these up here. I like that better. Yeah, Hugin, I tell ya. But did you learn about delves and dungeons? Did you take the time to listen to what he had to say? I certainly hope so. Would be rude otherwise. I'm getting antsy, as you can tell, because yes, I have made 18 laps through the household so far. So you know what? Let's go ahead and just start up the next batch of silver while we're here. We might as well just take care of it. And really, I should be inside, because I think we got a fair amount of pelts of the wolf variety last time. I've said that the word delves never appears later in the game. That's so true, actually. Yeah, there are no delves that I can think of. But I also don't know what defines a delve. My first guess, for some reason, is almost like a hobbit hole. You know what I mean? But not as clean and fantastical. So upgrading armor and such, I think that should be... Okay, so 10 silver and pelts, and awesome. Okay, so we can definitely do some stuff there. But I wanted to wait for everyone to show up, because I think what we're going to be making today is the long-awaited, infinitely amazing Drake helmet. I actually, I was making coal earlier, and I got attacked by a whole bunch of... a cold wind blew in from the mountains. Excuse me. And when such a thing happened, I got a couple trophies, actually, in that moment alone. That is a great question, Alfie, and you have been reading my mind, because although we all love Valheim, it's an exceptional game, and we have a great time playing it, we do need to look to the future. We do need to look beyond the humble realm of Valheim and figure out what we want to do next. Now, in my time away, in the last week in particular, I've been playing a lot of the still early access but phenomenal game of Grounded, which is a lot of fun. I played it when it first was launched a while back, We're just gonna upgrade our armor real quick. Oh, look at this, all the way to level 4. Heck yeah. Boom and boom. I just realized I didn't want to use all those pelts, but you know what? We were gonna do it eventually anyway. And I want to see. But so yeah, I've been anxiously awaiting the drop of State of Decay 3, which I've mentioned a few times. I don't have any insight on whether that'll be soon or not. What else am I going to need? I need 20 and 2. Oh, wow. So I can just scrape by with the remaining pelts that I have. Okay. But check this out, gang. The Drake helmet. How cool is that? All right, so that gives us 20. This gives us 20. So, see you later, Iron Helmet. There we go. Look at that. Achilles is kind of Charlie Browning me right now, but let's see if we can upgrade this as well. Yes! Oh, I love when you have to when you can upgrade something with just the materials to make it, as in like it didn't take a wolf pelt to make that. That makes me very, very happy. And holy crap, I gotta say, way faster than I expected. We have a fully upgraded suit of mountain ready armor. That is phenomenal. Well done, everyone. Here's to you. And so to answer Alfie's question a bit more clearly, State of Decay 3, The Forest 2, honestly, after playing it and enjoying it and actually figuring out how the hell the game works. Thank you, DJ. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. A like for winter armor. I'm happy as hell to take that. But yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Grounded, and that's a lot of fun. Really been enjoying that. I didn't actually need to come down here, did I? And, oh, that's what I was doing. That's what it was. Okay. I'm not sure if you can hear the gears grinding in my head when I think sometimes through the microphone, but please let me know if it's picking up. So I'm really thinking about playing Grounded on here as well. It's a phenomenal survival game, and it's pretty brutally intense. The learning curve is steep, and honestly, I just been having such a great time with it. That said, I'm not 100% sure if that's what I'm gonna do, but those 3 games in particular I think would be really nice. Also because, you know, I've been wanting to get some variety. You know, maybe we branch out a little bit. And I'm not gonna lie, I saw that Stray, the almost cyberpunk-esque looking future puzzle platformer where you play as a stray cat. I just saw a release date for the 19th of July. Excuse me, got the hiccups. And I am so excited for that. So we're definitely going to be playing that because I love cats. Oh, that's funny. This is so great. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and. Yeah. Okay. So we're just going to grab a nice, comfy, cozy seat out in the garden as I answer some of these questions in chat because these are phenomenal so far. Thank you for engaging and hanging out with me. That's so great. First of all, yes, delves is such a fun word to say. DJ is currently having a blast playing Exanima. It's stupidly punishing and requires a huge amount of skill, and likewise offers something you cannot find elsewhere, which is always interesting because, as Miss Marins points out, the patience on punishing games, I have minimal patience for that. The whole get good sort of thing. I can't help but make the comparison to Dark Souls or something like that. And yeah, but it's always interesting because Grounded was the same sort of thing. When I first started, it was impossible. It made me think of Ark Survival Evolved, which in my opinion is one of the most punishing survival games because 2 steps after spawn, you're eaten by a velociraptor. You spawn again, you're killed by some rando with a spear. You couldn't do anything but poop in that game, and even then it would kill you half the time. All right, come on, onions, get popping. But so then Miss Marin mentions that they tried to play Hollow Knight and simply cannot, which I totally understand that. I did play Hollow Knight. That was probably the best I ever performed in a game of such difficulty. That in a game called Salt and Sanctuary, which is kind of like a Dark Souls side scroller. Honestly, it was very good, but hard as nails. But yeah, Hollow Knight, I played a lot of that and got quite far. I was actually very proud of my progress on that. But man, just hard as a coffin nail, absolutely crazy. And but yes, as we're kind of seeing here, I think a few of us waiting on Stray. I can't wait for that. Honestly, it's like I've said numerous times, it is far from what we normally would do on this channel. But yeah, I love me. First of all, Ori and the Blind Forest, Will of the Wisps, those are exceptional puzzle platformers, and I think that this is going to follow suit. Not quite as what's the word? Sort of like, when something, not cutscene, set piece. I don't think it's going to be quite as like big set piece escape moments, but I have no idea what to expect. It could be insane. But Alfie mentioning that they have 2 cats, please tell us their names and how much you love them and how amazing they are, because I am sure it is a lot of everything. Okay, I've got 34 onions. That's enough to make 10 soups, which always breaks my heart because that's so many onions to use. But you know what? We're going to be doing some work today, so we got to be making sure we're ready to rock. But DJ, I did not know that you can build cooking stations inside of frost caves defensively as barricades. You've been finding all sorts of creative uses for that during your speedrun. I can only imagine. By the way, how is the speedrun going? I hope it's exceptionally well. I thought about your speedrun earlier today. I can't exactly recall at the moment why, but it'll pop into my head. You know how it goes. And one more of these. All right. Okay, well, now that we have our typical somewhat slow start. Onions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. So we've got plenty that are going to grow back. I've got more seeds here as well. Nope, I have no more onion seeds. Okay, that's good to know. But how about this? Let's just see. Oh, see, that's a great... This is, in my opinion, a great balance. I like operating with this much sort of health and stamina. I think that's great. But you know what I'm tired of that I just realized? I'm tired of my club. So although I'm going to bring it with because it tore apart that stone golem, let's make something fun. Let's make something fun, right? I think so. Iron sword, I don't have enough iron for that. Silver, I also don't have enough iron for that. Okay, so that would leave us with the fang spear, which is kind of lame, in my opinion. Ooh. Well, I know what I'm doing here. I believe it is Achilles' time to shine with the silver knife. Silver knife. My last 4 iron. Let's hope that this is enough to craft and then upgrade with silver. Please be the case. Boom, silver knife. How exciting. Oh, dang it. But see, that's a pain in the butt. Well, whatever. Yeah. And that, my friends, is the last remaining iron piece. So that is one I'll have to take care of in the future. But that's okay. I'm honestly kind of surprised we've gotten this far with only that much iron. You know, we didn't make a whole bunch of rounds. So, okay. Well, what say you? What say you, real ones? I think we head to the mountain, yeah? So, just for clarity, I'm not sure where this takes us. DJ is consistently getting their first piece of Fenris armor in less than 3.5 hours. Getting it below 2.5 hours has been challenging. I would imagine so. I've never used the club. Is it much better against skeletons than a flint axe? You know, moderately, just barely, hardly noticeable. You know, flint axe is, you know, it'll get you most of the way there. You know what? This mountain range is exceptional. So for now, let's just go explore a little bit, huh? In fact, I realized I left my wishbone on the ship. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to track down some drakes, which I'm sure will have no problem finding us. Oh, these are important. I need to read these, but I have a wolf. Oh, first blood with silver knife. That's exceptional. Yeah, you know what? We're going to silver knife it for a little while until we need the club. But what a good start. Alright, so speaking of frost caves, which I have not made defenses inside of before, you know, I guess really, I think I don't carry the equipment with me to build in. Am I actually on top of a frost cave? I am! How cool is that? And a golem, so I guess I'll just put that knife away for now. Yeah, I feel like the silver dagger is about the same size as Stain from Lord of the Rings, which meets our Lord of the Rings quota for the day. Oh my god, did you all see that? It's a moment like that that I could not be happier that this is in fact being recorded, because that was, toot my own horn, exceptional. That was the best I've ever done against one of those things. Holy crap. That was amazing. Oh, DJ, I'm sorry. You were saying, that's hilarious. You just need 2 wood. I was thinking of like, I was thinking of an oven or something like that. I don't know why, but I did not know. That's, yeah, in my brain I was thinking that, I didn't know that the little cooking station, the little meat rack is what you're talking about, but that's really funny. What are you using against, I guess, to defend from the... So I'm guessing, sorry, I'm asking a question halfway through and then answering it myself with what I assume is, so you build a barrack and then just shoot your wood arrows into the Fenris enemies. Do I have any wood? I have 4 wood. Okay. Oh, well, I'd need the workbench too, huh? No, because these things, you don't need them. Brilliant. But yes, the stone golems are very weak to the iron mace. I think most, much like a skeleton, which takes a lot more damage from blunt weapons, the stone golem is the same, especially that iron club. It does wonders. But I've never successfully parried a golem that well, to the point that he was staggered. And that was really awesome. Staggered him, 3-hit combos, special hit, dead. But Alfie, the ginger and white one is called Mikey, and the other one is black and white, and he is called Troubadour. And I love them more than life itself. That is the correct answer. Well done. And Troubadour is a great name for a cat. That's phenomenal. Mikey and Troubadour. That's hilarious. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Cats are the best, and no one can tell me otherwise. Oh, sure, yeah. Let's see, let's go ahead and get a little light on the action. See, I'm trying to spoil you here. And there's just something pretty cool about exploring with a torch, you know? There's just something... Okay, so that... Okay, a lot going on here. I don't like any of it. Quick breather, get some bone mass going, just in case, because that is dangerous. Oh, that's right, yeah, I always forget about that. I just stand on whatever ledge Fenrir can't climb. It's unlucky runs I die a lot, which is why I built a shack and bed right at the entrance of a frost cave. I normally do, actually. It's always moments like this where my normal techniques, when I don't do them, I get intensely worried that I'm going to screw something up. And it's the one time that I don't have a portal. But the way I look at it is I've got that portal over at the cave nearby. So if this goes poorly, we'll see what happens. Looks like they destroyed the door, and I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing, so this is BS. This game's stupid. I'm just kidding. But yeah, to kind of go back a ways in chat, I know we've mentioned playing a lot of different games, and I hope nobody's getting too bored of Valheim. You know, there's so much to get through, there's so much to do, and I really like, of course, I really like doing it, you know. But I am excited to try some new stuff. I think there's going to be a lot of really cool experiences on the horizon, and even what's out there now. Actually, shit, as I say that, Horizon Zero Dawn was such a great game. I thought that was a lot of fun. And Forbidden West, although not technically a survival game, it could kind of fit into that, you know. I mean, hell, we could eventually kind of weasel everything we want into that category, but I think that would be a lot of fun. Oof, that is a stiff margarita, not gonna lie. It is quite delicious. Orange cats have the biggest personalities. They certainly have very large personalities. Sorry, I'm gonna stand over here and get warm while I read these real quick. That's very fair. Yeah, DJ, I don't know how the hell you get into these caves even. That's crazy. But Miss Marin has a beautiful Nebelong. Her name is Maya. What a cutie. I bet she's absolutely gorgeous. Nebelongs have such a regal face. They're so beautiful. And yeah, that is super cute. Nada. It is rare to get iron in these sort of situations, breaking down the doors. And what we're referencing there is DJ and myself have had luck. If you break down a lot of the equipment or doors, all that stuff throughout these caves, sometimes you'll get really lucky and you'll get a really rare drop or just some iron or something like that. There was one time I destroyed a table and I ended up getting a fishing rod, which was super cool. And with our limited luck in finding the trader so far, I don't know if you've noticed, but we haven't found him yet. What was I saying? Yeah, without that, you know, so if there's anything that we could get from a random drop that the trader would provide us with normally, that would be really, really cool. Alfie, you've been playing Sea of Thieves recently. Have I played it? I have. I played very little of it a long time ago when it was in a less than admirable state. Less than admirable state, and I had some instances with some griefers that really just kind of turned me off. But I'm not gonna lie, I've always been tempted to dive back in. This cave was a bit of a bust. That's okay. Can't win them all, but kind of a bummer. Let's see, I got 9-3. Yeah, did not really get out of here with much, but that's okay, because you know what? I'm pretty happy that we even found this cave already. Frozzled. Actually, you know what? I like it with a Z. Frozzled. That would be a fun one. I will say, I think that could maybe be a fun one to do as a group. I think any real ones that would want to maybe set sail and become or at least, you know, have some sort of play around on the seas. That could be really cool, because I do know that game is best with a crew, and I think that could be really, really fun. I wonder how much more I need. I know I've got some Fenris fur at home. Now, probably not enough to craft anything, but I'm really excited to get that armor as well. But that said, how cool is that we got this already ready to rock? Have you ever played Zork? What did you call me? Zork. Why do I know that name? It sounds familiar. Zork. DJ, please remind me of what Zork is. So I feel like I don't think I've played it at great length, but it sounds familiar. Speak of the devil. And one more for good measure. Nice. Poison City. I don't know if you've all had this experience as well, but I think that Fenrings actually kind of call wolves to them. The game itself has gotten a lot better, but there's still a lot of toxic people in reference to Sea of Thieves. And, you know, it's the tough thing with online gaming, is it's you know, that's par for the course. But honestly, that's one thing that's part of being a real one. Is when we're out there, we spread a better energy. You know, don't succumb to just being one of these, you know, even if it's not a griefer, just somebody that's ruining somebody else's experience for no good reason. Or a reason other than just their own selfish desires to be seen or heard or something. I just don't get it. I don't know. Alright, this is not going well. There we go. Breathing room. Oh, because you're a 1-star. Okay. Well, what a pretty doggy you are. Let's see. So, we're way too far from home. Sorry, buddy. I will use your pelts with love. Really? I swear, sometimes I can shoot better than Apollo himself, and yet today, not a chance. There we go. Jiminy Cricket. A game before your time. Text-based dungeon exploration. A lot of wizard words and such start with phrase. Really? Yes. Okay, that's where I know it. Yeah, I don't know. I have never played Zork. I've never done it myself, but that's really funny. Okay, so that's... yeah. Well, I'm no wizard. I will say anytime I've played any sort of RPG, usually my wizard playthrough is like the 4th or 5th. It's once I've kind of mastered every other class. So Zork that, because I don't have... I'm not magical. But yes, Alpha, you're very right. Toxic players, toxic people to play with, it's just all for attention and all to do with their own insecurities. And hey, we've all got insecurities. It's okay to have them, you know, but discuss them, think about them, focus on where they stem from, what the actual root is, and try to take control of something surrounding it. That snowballs into eventually taking on that insecurity and not having to rip someone else down to do so. That's part of it. But, you know, all that said, it's just a lot of words to basically know that nothing's going to change with that. Online gaming is always going to be a mixed bag. I will say though, one of the greatest experiences I ever had with online gaming in Mass Effect 3. Yeah, you had to build up the defenses of your ship. I think it was 2. No, oh shoot. Okay, so it was either 2 or 3. If Mega John Hall drops into the chat, I will ask him, because he is a Mass Effect aficionado. But you had to, you would do a wave-based sort of horde mode, if you've ever played the Gears of War series or anything like that, where it's a massive amount of enemies that come at you within its time frame, increasing in difficulty, increasing in all these, hurdles and such along the way. And it was up to 4 people on a squad. And me and this one kid, Baracho04, on Xbox Live, we were waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for somebody to show up, anybody, just to finally be able to play this map. And we're on the hardest difficulty. No one's showing up. We're waiting and waiting. So we just say screw it, and we start the game. We have no mics. We have no idea who each other are. We start this match, and it is the most intense game, intense thing I'd like been a part of at that point in my gaming career. It was so amazing. One of us would be down and bleeding out, dying. The other one would do everything in their power, absolutely everything. Geez, another 1-star. Okay, gotta be careful with the 1-stars. We were doing everything for each other, though. It was absolutely incredible. And yeah, there was a time where I left him nearly dying for about 5 minutes, but I got back to him. I revived him, brought him back to life. And long story short, we end up defeating the whole horde, all 10 levels, hardest difficulty. We crushed it, just the two of us. And I've never spoken a word to this person, but we've been friends online for 15 years now, something like that. It's just a crazy long time. Sorry, I always have a tough time looking at chat while I'm in the mountain because it's quite intense. Let's drop that real quick. Nice. Ooh, come on. So basically, I just want to get back to the portal, get this egg in the crate, and then I'm going to go rest up, and I want to check out these chats. But yeah, it was essentially the most opposite form of a toxic player. I as I just did, reminisce fondly about that moment so many times, because it's not often we get to experience something like that. You know, just this desire to win, but to have somebody's back and to do everything you possibly could to make sure that they live. It was, and it sounds, you know, overly dramatic maybe, but it was like we were not going to give up on each other. It was great. Oh, come on. Freaking stone. Apologies, I'm just gonna get up here. Come on. This is the worst part, hands down, about these eggs, is they're just so freaking heavy. And they roll. Oh my god, what a pain in the butt. And I jumped down the wrong hole. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's what I need to just do. I could eat another bite. Watching that Drake die just reminded me that I'm wearing a Drake helmet. How freaking cool is that? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm just seeing some of these messages about people experiences with creepers and trolls and the like, and my heart goes out to you. That is for sure. I think somebody's hitting my stuff. Okay, so yeah, Miss Merritt experienced a lot of trolls with Red Dead 2. So many toxic players. She loves that game so much, but playing online can really take its toll. You are not kidding. It is exhaustingly rife with trolls and attention seekers and people that just, I don't know, maybe it's because, you know, I'm in my 30s. I've never understood going out of your way for an endless amount of time just to bother somebody else while they're playing their game. Like, you could just be fishing, just be hanging out, walking through Valentine, getting a haircut and a new jacket, and all of a sudden some jackass just runs up and kills you for no good reason. All right, come on, just put the workbench down. Thank you. Whew. I am on fire right now. Very well. So I need to rebuild my chest here. Where did my wood go? Did the wolf eat? Oh, because right, okay, I know why. All the pieces are coming together. It's 9 now. I think that actually... Ah! So close. I love this bow so much. It just cooks. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Now, I know this is silly. I just need to get one more wood so I can build this chest, put the egg away, and then let's go home and get some rest real quick. Real quick. But this is good because, you know, end of the day, we need these eggs. We need them. Even though I am far from home and we don't have the ship here, I can always go get the ship. That's fine. That's far from the biggest problem. Okay, there we go. Yes, Miss Marin, you're absolutely right. The story of Reddit is incredible. DJ has wasted a whole bunch of arrows trying to hit Drake sometimes. I totally get that. And you are dating yourself by having familiarity with the games before my time. You know, I think I do that weekly on this here excursion. I've not, Alfie's saying they have not played Red Dead, but they have seen footage of it and love the look and vibe of it. Absolutely. Yeah, it is, as Miss Marin says, top 3 games they've ever played. They'll never get tired of it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. The story alone is so worth your time. It took me, honestly, to like the COVID lockdowns before I really jumped online in earnest. Just because, you know, that's usually not my jam. I prefer solo games for the most part. But yeah, it's exceptional. Arthur Morgan is a great protagonist. Really great. But yeah, Miss Marin, I never knew this person, the person that I mentioned earlier that I played Mass Effect with. We were matched up in a lobby. And we were waiting for somebody to show up. Any other 2 randos. No one showed up, and so we just went after it. And it was that was the coolest part, is that we had, you know, we didn't know each other at all, had no idea, no connection, no mutual friends, nothing like that. And we just came together, and it's probably my favorite gaming memory. At least top 5. It was so cool. I wish I had footage of that because there was so much intense action. And we got through it. It was crazy. But yeah, I didn't know them. And we went to town. Isn't it weird how you can make such connections online? Sometimes that's all they'll ever be, but it still feels nice to connect. You're absolutely right. You know, to have that feeling of connection. I mean, this is a great example. It's like, just us meeting up every week is so awesome, you know, to have this space to hang out even just like this is so cool. And when you're participating in a shared hardship like a horde mode or something where you're going through difficulty together, instantly bonds people. It's just how it just how it works. And how amazing that that's the case, you know. And so, yeah, we've never unfriended each other. Just always sitting there, you know, for years, just seeing each other online, just give kind of like the passing, hey, how you doing? It's great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's really good. DJ saying that they didn't play Red Dead 2, but they did play Red Dead 1, which... I mean, come on, that's a must play. So Miss Marin, get on it. You need to play it. You need to play it. And I would say it's tough going back to kind of, you know, get back into an older gen game after you've experienced the new gen. But, you know, just take it with a grain of salt. And a lot of the mechanics are still really good, but it's tough because I love details in games, all the little things that make it really enjoyable, and Red Dead 2 has an abundance of that feeling. And yeah, whatever, I'll just put you there for now. Come with me. But yeah, play Red Dead 1. It's a great game, exceptional. And we'll keep 5 just in case. Okay. Ah, nice. All right, quick stop to the basement kitchen, and then we'll right back to the mountain. So, yeah, it's always tough playing a few different survival games within a short period of time, because just like any video game, you kind of, your control schemes get mixed and matched, and this is definitely no different. I've been playing Grounded, and there's a feature in that where you can hold X to hot drop. So you can just go up to a chest, and if you have anything of matching items in your inventory and the chest inventory, it'll automatically just drop it into those slots really quick, which I really have gotta be a big fan of that. Alpha Gifford with a new purchase of a Viking sword, because why not? You're damn right, why not? If you can treat yourself to a sword, I'm probably going to be the last person to probably the last person to tell you to not get a sword. I'm just standing here to kind of recharge real quick, and there we go. All right. Oof. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Computers. Back to it. All right. Okay, so I feel like, in my experience, I've had better luck finding Vesvigirs and markers. See, like right here. So again, in Grounded, you can, since it's basically Honey, I Shrunk the Kids as a video game. So you play as a miniaturized kid, shrunk down and surviving in their backyard, essentially. And you can grab dandelion tuft, and if you keep it in inventory, you can actually hold it. And if I were to jump off this, I could, just Mary Poppins my way down to the ground. And I nearly did that just now, which is not how this game works. So there's my public service announcement for the night. In Valheim, do not run and jump off cliffs, because you can't float. There. It needed to be said. And hello, Semut Miracle. Hello, welcome. Great to have you in. Welcome to the channel. We are getting prepped and ready for Modor. Currently trying to actually find an altar which we will find them. But yeah, Semut, please, yeah, welcome indeed, Miss Marin, of course. First one to welcome. Always love that. Thank you so much for doing it. Where are you watching from, and how are you? How's your week been? Yep, a longsword at that. Very nice. That is exceptional. I think I need to get a Discord set up or something like that so that I can get cool pictures, because I would love to see that sword. Boom, you did. All right. And we got a nice head rolling down the mountain. That was gruesome. All right, well, this mountain range is cached. Do we continue? You know what we're going to do? Okay, so slight curveball, much like the last few weeks. Slight curveball. We're surrounded by a ring of plains. And I think we're ready to at least shoot some arrows into a lox. Or 2, or 5. Boom. So you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Nice. So you will notice here, Semut, that we got the real ones, and we are a great community here. And very welcoming. So welcome in. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, Alfie, I am pretty damn jealous now, and I've got a buddy of mine who the bonfire's challenge still stands. If I had ancient bark on me. Well, that sounded like a new subscriber right there. If I had to guess, that blink, it's been bumming me out. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's not popping up on the screen. But I heard the sound. So Samud, I'm guessing that's got to be you, my friend. Thank you. You are now officially a real one. That makes me very, very happy. Thank you so much. That's a huge help to the channel. But all right, let's keep our eyes peeled for giant, furry, beak-faced beasts. I feel them close. Bonfire challenge still stands. If I had ancient bark on me. Oh, okay, cool. So you all did see the subscription notification. That is great. For some reason, it's not showing up on mine, but if you're seeing it, that is the important bit. Oh, this could not be more perfect, friends. Oh my gosh. We have the locks that are going to get brutalized by these tar, or by the growths. So I'm actually just going to let them do their thing. That is a huge tar pit. Oh, this is gorgeous. We've got a big, beautiful rock here to keep us safe. That is phenomenal. All right, so they are weakened. Oh, geez, barely any damage, really. But we'll just whittle them down, because this location, like I said, should be just fine. Let me guess you're gonna get a little antsy. I'm not gonna lie, I cheese the hell out of locks all the time. It's just, you just have to do it. They hit so hard. Boom. I believe that's our first locks kill. And even though, actually no, I did kill one earlier because I still think that I deserve the statue in Scarlet Bray. The locks are just bathing themselves in a tar pit. It's more than possible. Okay, so I want to drain this. It is very risky because we have a very close fueling camp close by. So let's just try to see how much we can get done. And yes, I'm feeling cocky. Yes, I'm feeling cocky. So I kind of want to try to take on that camp because that's another place where I will chill. If lock's not friend, why friend-shaped? That is a heartbreakingly adorable question from Miss Mary. So thank you for breaking my heart for killing those innocent, beautiful, majestic beasts. You know what? It's the best cloak in the game. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, come on, start draining. Okay, but you know what? We didn't really come here for this. We don't really need this right now. So I really wanted the locks. So you're on. Oh, shit. Yes, yes. Oh, and a berserker. Very good. Club guy. And a world save. Oh, jeez. Oh, I've missed my dagger. I'm not going to lie. Look at that. It just does work. Okay, so I'm actually just going to mark this. I'm going to destroy the growth spawn points, which again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm not, then who cares? Yeah. If anyone knows otherwise, though, please let me know if those destroying... Oh, wow, see, look at that bastard through the fog. That is... That's just kind of cool. Alright, I can get rid of these. See ya! I'm out of here. That sounds like a quote from Labyrinth. Nice. If lock's not friend, why friend shaped? Well, I hope I find some more friend shapes because I need more meat and pelts. Take your hands off the mouse for a second, I swear. Okay, so we've got a little... This is just a little prairie pond, plains pond. All right. Yes, that was indeed a berserker. Which, you know, we probably could have taken out, but I'm not here for them right now, so I'll let them live a little longer. It's okay. It's my decision. All right. No. See, y'all know me. And, well, let me get you up to speed. I get my hopes up too fast. I see a shape in the distance. I'm like, oh, that's the trader. Hands down. It's got to be. Actually, Grog parried one in the plains of Scala Bray. I did, didn't I? I mean, why, yes, I did anyway. Oh, no, it's fine. It's a bunch of trifle. All right, so I did just realize that our portal is still at the top of the mountain, so I'll have to keep an ear to the ground on that. I just can't help myself, and I want to at least kind of see what the rest of this land looks like. But maybe, actually, maybe we should get back to that portal, and I should zip on over to the old mountain, the old silver mountain. We should really start the exploration of that place, because I know there's a frost cave up there that we still got to take care of, and we still have a couple things to do up on that one. I want to see what, because hell, we still haven't. We got to find that Visvager. Got to find it. Ah, the cave troll. That is an oblivious ass troll, I'll tell you that much. That's hilarious. Wow. I have not snucked very much. You all just saw that I did 515 damage with my sneak attack dagger, yeah? Because that just happened. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it was almost a one-shot knife. Once I get it to level 4, it'll take them out like that. No problem. Okay. So just doing a quick little recce. But, yep, I think we just head back to the old portal. Speaking of cooking stations, you can also use them to build stairs to climb cliffs. That's a smart little move there, DJ. I completely forgot until I just looked a little bit ago that you actually don't need the workbench to build a cooking station. I think that's really, really cool. Yeah, DJ pointing out that the Abyssal Razor, which is kind of the, I guess, sort of early game knife. I don't know, because it's really powerful. That thing's a game changer, especially early game. If you're able to get to a Leviathan and harvest the chitin on their back, and you can make that knife. It's a lot of work, and it takes a fair bit of chitin, so you might have to find a few Kraken or Leviathans. But, yeah, what a game changer. Just the knives in general. Super, super powerful. All right, let's play the stamina game. You know, I personally think it's dumb that you only get 2 locks per locks. I feel like it's just a little bit under. I would do the cooking station stairs, but I've only got the three wood. And yes, I know there's a giant force behind me. Shh. Hey. Bad dog. There we go. That's better. All right. Ooh, sneaky. Miss Marin taking the words right out of my mouth, asking Simwood if they also play this game. That was a great question. Yeah, let me know if you have prior experience with this beauty. Because if you don't, I highly recommend it if you have the means to treat yourself. It's going to be funny though. I guarantee this is the time frame. So we're going to kick the crap out of all 5 Forsaken, completing what is currently our tasks from Odin. And I'm going to say, all right, gang, that was incredible. Holy crap, we're going to set this down for a tiny, tiny bit. You know, so we're going to play this later on or that, blah, 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 blah. And as soon as I'm about to pick a new game, that's when the Mistlands is going to release. That is going to be exactly it. Maybe not on the station or on the channel. To answer Alfie's current question of looking forward to any more games that are coming out in the future, and that's the moment I'll find the trader. Exactly, yeah. Is once we have 0 use for them. In my off time, I might play a little bit of 2 Point Campus as well, or 2 Point Campus, which is a new edition, which I think is going to be releasing in July. Which is set in the same sort of style of 2 Point Hospital, which is a really excellent, I dare say, hospital simulator, because it's very goofy, very wacky, but got a great art style, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's all kind of based around puns and cute art style and this and that, but also it's tricky. It's like a park manager. Like if you ever played Jurassic Park Evolution or Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon, it's sort of like that. You know, you got to feed people, make sure they can go to the bathroom and stay hydrated, and that your doctors don't kill them. You know, normal stuff. But I think that'll be a lot of fun. Otherwise, let's see what's coming out. Summertime is always kind of that. It's one way or the other. It's going to be a good release or nothing. I guess I don't really know too much of what is going to be coming here soon. Looking forward to Arc 2. So that's a tough one, because I have spoken at great length about my disdain for Ark Survival, but that said, so did enjoy it in a weird way. It was really fun. It was that sort of punishing it was punishing. It was very difficult, but it was also a lot of fun. And when you get those rhythms with, you know, any survival game is going to test you right away. That's just what it does. It's what happens. Par for the course. But that one would frustrate the hell out of me. It's just so intensely. But I would probably try number 2. I would almost guarantee that I would jump into. Let's get rid of these and swap you. Yeah. I would definitely try Ark Survival 2, because I think that's going to be hopefully, you know, an improvement on the current game that they have. If they're making a second one, clearly there's enough support behind it to, you know, hopefully make it really good. But let's move these. I would be okay with them removing buke berries from the game, though. I'll tell you that much. No love lost. And welcome, Loxpie. So that, actually, I wonder, let's see. Oh, right, because I need some barley, don't I? Okay, well, I just realized what we're doing next week. We need to get some barley and some flax working so we can start really moving into the last bit there. Because, yeah, that is going to be the important part. All right, let's repair, rehydrate, resupply. Ark Survival Evolved is a pretty big game indeed, yes. Hey, day 150, look at that. What a beautiful time to be alive. That is excellent. Ark Survival Evolved 2. First of all, it's a very long name. Yeah, it is huge, and that's kind of the thing. I feel like I never was able to get a full idea of what it offers. You know, it was, I don't know. It's hard to explain. How much for a Lox Cape? How much? 6. Okay. 6, and then with the upgrades, probably like 20. So, can't sleep. Oh, all right. Gonna head back into the mountains. Still hoping the buke berries can be used to make nausea arrows. I think that's the best use for them. I don't know why there's only the one thing, which is to eat them and then just puke until you're almost dead. I don't know why that's the only option for the buke berries. But yeah, being able to make them into poison arrows, that just makes sense. That's awesome. All right, so all I'm gonna do here. Actually, yeah, you know what? Screw it. I think this mountain's cached. So let's actually go ahead and head to the other one. We'll just do it like this. Yeah, we'll go home first. We're gonna swap portals. Oh, actually, always clear your portals. That'll get you there. Alpie's advice for Ark Survival is it is better to play in your own world and research the first steps of the game. 100%. Always get a foundation of experience before you dive in. That's a really good call. And I certainly didn't do that. I'll tell you that much. I just realized that even my tools are lower level. I think I'm gonna have to just do a massive iron run. Let's get that going. All right. So look at that, look at that, look at that. Okay. So let's actually just head straight west, and we'll dip up into the mountain. All right. I love the 1 and 2 star deer in this. I would really like to, much like my nectararium with Lynch, I would love to make a little deer pen somewhere. I don't know if they stay in their area, or if it would be something that the game would despawn them. I don't know. I don't really need to worry about that. All right, everyone, put out those trader vibes. Put out the trader vibes. Dang, there's a battle going on here. I'm gonna take the scenic route up to the slightly less explored part of the mountain there. So I will take the scenic route through the Black Forest, because if I can at least, you know, I just want to, you know what I'm doing. You know I'm trying to sneak a peek at the trader, just in case we happen upon his proximity. How amazing would that be? Oh, and I've even got a portal. It'd be too good to be true. So I hope it doesn't happen. I hope that we don't even find the trader. I don't even want to. Frankly, I think it would be a total waste of time. So I'm just running for fun. Oh, just an arrow in the chest. But to kind of go back to what Alfie was saying about, you know, when you're in a survival game, exploring in your own world and then jumping into, you know, a PvP server or something like that. Ooh, that'd be cool. You know, it's like a game like Don't Starve. I love Don't Starve, but the permadeath can be just so punishing because you're trying to explore and you're trying to, you know, get a foothold and not starve and all those things, and it just doesn't always work. And it's a real struggle to put your foot ahead of the next one because you've got so much to do before you can do anything. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh, wait, no, that's... Oh, good. We finally got an elder Vespager. Thank God. Oh, man. Been looking for that forever. Well, hopefully that bodes well for this this location up here, giving us a little something for Motor, because she has been very elusive so far. Which is not terribly helpful. Now, Alfie, when you say you would like for them to add an ocean biome or an island biome, do you mean in Valheim? Because that would be amazing. A little Valheim vacation, Viking vacation. I'd watch that movie. Oh, Frost Cave on the tip. We're just gonna go right to that. We're gonna make a little beeline. Yes, yes. If only I had cooking stations. Wow, look at these guys getting chomped by a wolf. Oh, that was karma, wasn't it? I love that the wolf is just destroying them. God, that's good. Seriously? Stab up. No, idiot, shoot up. I think that would be super cool as well, Alfie. Yeah, like if you're, especially if you could be, you know, somewhat regional. You're up in the far north and you come across an island and it's frozen little frozen baddies. All right, we've got a hut over there, castle over yonder, another hut over there. That's definitely a few golems. Oh, you did. Placed cave. I'm not the best not the best typer, I'll be honest. Typist, I should say. I love that every cave you have to blast your way in. All right, let's be quick about it. All right, left side is a bust. Right side has a door, so that's always... Oh, wait, no, chest, okay. And is this a bust as well? Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so let's hope the middle is... Jeez, this is freaking lame so far. 2 for 2 on shitty caves. Okay, but this could be something here. Just give me a chest. Yeah, the natural defenses of the wall definitely be used for some of the enemies. Give me something. Are you serious? Was that seriously that entire cave? What a okay, good. Jeez, one more side. This thing better be elaborate. Or a labyrinth. Okay, that's better. That's what we're looking for. Wow, this is lame sauce. So as we're talking about all these games that I've been debating playing or not, is there anything in particular that you would highly recommend, or that you would love to see, or that you need an opinion on? Maybe there's something you haven't purchased yet that you're looking at thinking maybe this could be fun, that you would like a, you know, think of me as your beta run, or a demo. Think of me as your demo, and I can try to show you what you'd like in a certain game if there's one that you have been debating about. But yeah, let me know. DJ, sounds like you got quite the setup for early game Frost Cave survival. That might have been the worst Frost Cave I've ever been in. That thing was straight up pathetic. Thanks for nothing. Look what you did, you little jerk. All right, you see a cabin, you're guaranteed to see some, see a stone golem. Wow, this place is pretty well put together. It's always nice. That is until the drakes get through with it. So look at that. Even just this chest alone was better than that whole cave. Oof, that was a beautiful shot. Jiminy. I kind of need all this right now. And I don't need the tooth. I need to remind myself that you barely need the teeth at all in this. I just need a Vesibajir. That's all I need. All right. Let's see. Trying to spot structures from here, because the structures are going to be my best bet for... Wow, that was... Oh. That was not intentional. Yeah, the other castles and things like that will have better chances of giving me the location that I'm working on, so keep your eyes peeled if there's anything I'm missing that I just can't see. Funkin' well. Okay, let's go test something real quick though, because I saw online, and if it's online, it has to be true, that you can break the floors out of these. Actually, maybe you need a stone. Powder. Oh my gosh. It's not a lie. I just want to make sure I have enough materials of stuff to get back up. I don't think I do, but that is intriguing. Look at this. I hope the wolves demonstrate how they can realistically destroy stone walls with their teeth. Oh, jeez. Okay, I was not messing around. Oh, damn it, but I dropped the meat. Okay, well, what if I do this? Oh. One of the greatest disappointments of my life. I feel like this was a bad idea. Yeah. Not my best. Okay. So I can break the pores. I did once by doing so by accident. A drake killed you when you were trapped in this basement. Which is what I'm trying to avoid at this point. So I think I'll probably just try to pound my way out. Well, you know the old phrase, curiosity killed the cat? I'd say this is a pretty accurate time to say that that's the case. But actually, no. Let's stop being stupid. I'm already halfway there. I'm gonna lose some wood. Big deal. Not even close to a big deal. Come on. One more. Attaboy. Okay. Destroy that. I'll take these two. Oh, duh. Alright, well, I'll leave that there as a reminder to not be stupid and jump in holes in random basements in the mountains. Public service announcement, the second. Alright, keep your eyes peeled for structures, castles, and the like. And another frost kit. Wait, no. That was the pathetic one I just came from, right? Yes. Yeah. Oh, no, actually, that's the one that we never finished. So let's go finish that one. There we are. Man, it is Wolf City up in here. Which is exactly what I want. Alright, so there's an old cabin. Oh, wow. Looks like I gotta... At least I think that's the case. Yeah. Can't believe I didn't mark those. Is it, like, taking off my finished map markers? Anyway, that's weird. Alright, let's wrap up this frost cave. I think I got some of this one done, so we will have to double check. Okay, cool. Well, so far today, Gillies is not having a whole lot of luck with anything terribly beneficial. Resin, I don't really need you right now. Yeah. Whole lot of nothing. Man, this is, it's not going super well. I had a great workout yesterday, but I'm starting to just now really tighten up. Oh boy. All right, so not much up here, but let's actually, no, I think I just ran by that and there wasn't anything really. So we can finally mark this one off. Done. And you know what? I think that's the annoying thing is that right now I kind of have to leave this portal here. So let's try to find a cool bit of plains to mess with. Ooh, something's fighting down there. Actually, you know what we should do? Here's what we should do. Is I think I'll kill the enemies around me so that I can have some time to think. Always a good start. Okay, so here's what we should do. Let's get to a coast. We'll put the portal down. We will destroy our boat at home. Come back, drop it in the water, and we will sail a little bit towards this. You know, I'm gonna sail towards that new elder location. What up, Odin? Okay, you know what? I take that as a damn good sign. So yes, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. I'm gonna run around this mountain range. Nah, screw it. Let's go over it. Let us go under it. All right. I feel like with the Hearth and Home update, they reprogrammed the AI of wolves to travel in packs more. At least it seems like that, and although it's intensely dangerous, I do like it quite a bit. Okay. Shit. Okay. Just really want to make me eat my words, huh? Oh, come on. Woo! All right, that's how you do that right there. You get super lucky. Like a hero. Oh, man. I think I said this last week too, but the one thing I feel a lot less bad playing at night when we're in the plains and mountains, because it is such a world's difference you know, it's the middle of the night, but it's not terrible. You know, we can still see for the most part. Of course, we would like big, bright sunshine, but I'll take what I can get. All right, let's go ahead and get to the coast. Jesus, that is a lot of grumbling and growling. All right, we're gonna pop up the essentials, run home, schlep. Nice little gang war. All right, let's see what comes out on top. Ooh, skeletons even it back up. One down, one for 1v3. I'll be out. Wow, Great Orcs with the win. Nice, I did not see that coming. But now you did. All right. Oh, shoot. So that brings me to there, so... So if I turn this, actually, so if I turn this into mountain, which is what I want, I'm just trying to connect the dots here, make sure it makes sense. So if I turn this into mountain, this should connect me to my bedroom. Perfect. So now that one can remain mountain because it's in a mountain. And now the one that we will travel with. Okay, so we'll do it like this. So north, turn, so return is superfluous. So mountain. And then we will turn this one blank. And that should do it. But like I said, especially in this sort of situation, always reset it. But yeah. Has anybody here played Escape from Tarkov? I've been told numerous times that it is something that I would really enjoy. And, you know, like I said, I've only had a PC for, or one on this level for 6 months or so, roughly. So there's a lot of things I never got to play in the past that I think I could probably handle now, performance-wise, but... Yeah, does anybody play it? Anybody enjoy it? Let me know if you've had any experience with that one. I've heard it's pretty intense. What did I do with the Fenris fur? What did I do with that? What did I do with that? Obsidian. Ah, there we are. And the claws. Red jute. Alright, these go downstairs. It stays. Cool. Looking good, looking good. Alright. Let's go get some rest. Double check here, make sure I didn't freeze up on y'all, because we know I like to do that. There we are. Nice. Ping! Our message is still working. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, Real Ones, for understanding my plight. Because, yeah, of course, I just have to do a quick refresh, which, speaking of which, let me go ahead and switch something else as well. There we are. Yes, Odin pops up a lot more in the swamp for me. That's a really good point. I also kind of feel like the blue eye helps to make Odin pop out a little bit in the swamps, but he's probably in there watching going, what the hell are you doing here? This is a terrible idea. Get out of here. And yeah, DJ saying, no rested bonus while fighting a 1-star wolf. Brave! The moonlight is visible except in the swamps. Yeah, that 1-star wolf, they've been coming out of nowhere today and really been messing with me, so I'm glad that we got out of that relatively unscathed. We're healthy, we're happy, our bone mass is ready to rock again. Tarkov looks cool, but I also hear that Griefer's in that game. Well, there we go. Hunt Showdown is like Tarkov, except in the cowboy era with zombies. That's... We need Discord for no other reason than to ping you. That's... Alright, I will... You know what? I will try... I will not try. I will do, by next week, I will have... you know, we'll try that. We'll make a little Discord server. I think that would be cool anyway. You know, y'all got any questions, or if you need someone to listen, got some news you want to share, we can have a little Discord server that we'll keep open to the real ones, and we can have a good time with that. And then when my stream or when my chat pauses, then yeah, you'll be able to be like, hey, dummy, your chat's frozen. Or something like that. Choose whatever adjective you prefer. All right. Oh shit, I forgot the boat. Come on. Hunt Showdown. That sounds... I feel like is that on Xbox Game Pass? Because I feel like I've seen Hunt Showdown somewhere, but I can't recall. All right. Let's go beat the hell out of a boat real quick. Okay, so here's the plan, real ones. So we're gonna sail, or we're gonna hop back to... Where the hell is it? I think it's right there. And yeah, we'll see if we still have the wind at that point, but I want to sail. My gut still says south, which probably means I should say go north, but yeah, let's sail to that elder, sail to the elder. Got it on Steam. Maybe that's where I've seen it. Maybe I've seen it on the old marketplace. Yeah, I'll just take it. Whatever. Is that everything? I think it is. I gotta build a little shipyard. Alright, 447. Horse, just load it down. Smart, I would have brought the portal here. Well, that sounds like another subscriber. Holy crap, is that 2 in one day? No way. Well, I wish I could see that. DJ Clayton? What? You know what? I'll take it. Well, DJ, welcome to the channel. You are now officially a real one. Thank you so much for joining. It's a huge help to the channel. I sincerely appreciate it. Or were you hilariously not subscribed this whole time? Because that's really funny, if that's the case. Where the hell are you coming from right now? That's really funny. All right. We can... Don't worry, everyone. Don't worry. I wanted to make sure that you could go to sleep tonight having witnessed a Valheim shuffle at least once. I know I know. You know what? No. Let's just stop being stupid about it. Oh, funny. Or resubscribe for a little, a ping. I like that. That's one thing, just a little peek behind the curtain here. Sorry for the shop talk, but that's one thing I want to figure out. There's something called, I think it's MOV.4 files, which is like a little animated thing, like the heart that pops up when people subscribe. And I want to figure out where to find those, or like where to get some, or how to make them would actually be really cool. Because I like that. I like that heart notification, but I would prefer to make it something a bit more, you know, RealGrogg-ish. All right, gang. Well, it is getting dark. I wonder if I need to start the grill still. But Alfie is the, so you've got that. So what kind of game? Like, is it a, what's that called? Hunt Showdown. Is that like an isometric, or a multiplayer shooter, first-person shooter? What is that like? Because it sounds interesting. Cowboys and Zombies. One of the greatest DLCs of all time was, to go back to earlier, Red Dead Redemption's Undead Nightmare. That was so much fun, and that it was kind of right before zombies started dominating the culture of, or, you know, the cultural consciousness, and yeah, what a great time. But that was a super fun DLC. Love that one. All right, well, let's shuffle our butts home, or back to the dock. Build a boat and sail a little bit, huh? All right. And what directions? Of course, now the wind is going north, so maybe we just take the wind north. I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, right. Ooh, that was close. All right. Let's get this show on the road. 2:30, so I think we should be able to carry this as well without having to shovel too much. Nice. Can't win them all. Okay. And some of this. Put you there. You, and you. It is so funny. I never thought I would care so much about Grey Dwarf eyes, but with it, really with the ice cream, I think it's such a great thing to have on you. Speaking of having it on you, I'm just going to dump some of this finally. All right, let us sail. I was rewatching last week's stream, and I didn't realize, but we actually hit every biome last week, which I thought was pretty cool. We literally did every single biome. We fought and killed at least a couple things in each one, whether it be the swamps, Black Forest. We even hit the plains, and we hit the swamps for a little bit. I was watching back, I'm like, that's kind of cool, and totally intentional. I planned every step of it. All right. So yeah, I think we sail this not too far. not too far, but let's see. Let's see. So if home is here, or home is here, I think this seems like a good goal. Yeah. Kind of give us that straight westerly path, or route, I should say. We're on a ship. To give us that straight westerly path so we can just kind of go and hit that. And this is a big old island. It screams to be explored. All right. But as always, everyone, as we're sailing along, I do just want to extend, of course, my thank you, as always, for showing up for me once again. You know, it's just so great to have everyone, and it's so much fun. You know, I really, really look forward to this. Even if, you know, if I'm not feeling good or if I'm not, you know, up to it, as we're getting closer to 7 o'clock on every Monday, I get so excited to hang out with everybody and to have everyone here. So thank you again. I really, really appreciate it. And, you know, there's been so much consistency and so much support from all of you, and I really, really, really appreciate that. I'm a very lucky individual, and yeah, so I hope this keeps going and that you're having fun with it and having fun with me. And if there's anything I can do to make your experience better, I hope you'll not delay to let me know, because this is, yeah, this is great. This is great. You drop into a map ranging from 10 to 15 people. Oh, wow. And there are bounties on you that you get from killing bosses, and then you have to extract. Interesting. Okay. So it's a first-person shooter, it sounds like. It's literally Tarkov with cowboys and zombies. So sounds like a intense military simulation, first-person shooter with advanced customization. I would imagine, if it's anything like Tarkov, because I've heard that game is about as detailed as you can get. I'm a big fan of a YouTube channel called Shift Fire, or that's the podcast at least. It's these two ex-Special Forces operators, and they're really great guys, really, really nice, and the way that they talk about their stories and stuff, it keeps them very likable, and it's not, you know, it's not like what you're watching Jocko Willing's podcast and you're getting more depressed by the minute. It's more like a couple guys that, you know, they're gamers and pop culture guys. Pop Culture Field Manual is actually kind of their main podcast, but they were talking about Tarkov, and, you know, since they have a military background, they were really impressed and enjoying how much detail there was in the weapon customization, which is super, super cool. But yeah, I've heard there's a fair bit of griefing and things like that, which, you know, of course, as we've said, that's par for the course. It's still just, I don't know. What game do any or all of you think, multiplayer or open, actually, yeah, multiplayer, obviously, what game do you think has created the best world and the best community without feeling like you're being babysat? You know, have you come across anything that makes you really go, that's a really good, like, that was a good experience, the community felt good, the gameplay was great? So, Alfie, you say that this game requires a lot of research. What kind of research would that be? Is in, like, when you're not playing, you want to make sure that you're learning the best sort of loadouts and things like that to better your survival, because of course knowledge is power. Alright, well, we're gonna achieve this goal relatively easily. So what do we say? What do we say? I think we just continue. We got the wind. We've got a good open bit of really, really large open bit of water. And I kind of think we just go to this. Let's go ahead and just hit this landmass. Looks like there's a whole other side of it that we haven't even touched. And I just like getting things a bit more nailed. And yes, we'll hope for the trader. Oops. Planes, planes, go away. I try to time my eating so that I'm not sailing a whole bunch and wasting my food, but if you're sailing along the plains, you never know when a random death mosquito will come and ruin your day, so it's always good to just get a little bit of grub in you, just to make sure. What is this? This can't be the same landmass, unless it's just massive. Okay, well, I've made this mistake before where I've disembarked and then it turned out to be just a completely wrong sort of place. So I'm actually going to take this. I'm going to skirt the border. If it is one big landmass, that could be great because it kind of looks like in the distance there's some good mountain ranges. But if it is two different islands, I would at least like to know. Wow, look at the size of that mountain over there. I would at least like to know. Excuse me. Yeah, I have a tough time sometimes with games that you gotta research a whole lot, only because I really enjoy the process of learning something and playing it as much as you can. Oh, crap! Wouldn't be a Monday live stream without me running aground at least a little bit. So I think we've checked most of the boxes again today, so that's great. Lord of the Rings reference, Valheim Shuffle, Awareness Aground. You know what? I think this is the whole other half of this landmass, which is crazy. I was all distracted. You can die from one shot from pretty much any weapon. Jiminy cricket, that sounds intense. When even just the sounds of the sailing, it just comes to such a complete stop. It's hilarious. But yeah, holy crap. So I do think that this is just one big landmass, and so you know what? Let's just use our feet. Screw it. I'm just gonna park up and explore. Nice little welcome party. You did. Oh, he must be a 1-star? Really? Wow. Resilient. Good for you. And that'll do it. All right. All right. Goal the first. Find a Vesvigir for motor. So hopefully the interior of this island will have a nice fat mountain that I just couldn't see. Timing's always just a little off. Hey, all right, so here's a bit of a mountain biome. So excellent. It's kind of what we were hoping for there. Ah, it's so tiny. Damn. But it is a big old island, so I wouldn't be surprised if this connects to a lot more. So I just want to get up into this mountain a little bit, out of the plains, and then rest up real quick, just real quick. Okay, so this looks kind of expansive. Maybe we'll get lucky. If we get lucky with at least a structure with a little marker inside, that's all I'm hoping for. Nice and simple. Not too much to ask. Wow. I feel like this game hates me sometimes. That's hilarious. So I was wrong on every front. That's really funny. So this is actually a very small, pathetic little island with an equally small and pathetic mountain range. Okay, back to the boat. What a fool. Yeah, basically I can see the borders of this place when I was on the peak there, so. Damn. These guys are probably gonna mess up my boat a little bit as I back out, but that'll be okay. We'll get out of here, no problem. I know it's right up here. I was just kind of thinking. But... Ah, back for more, huh? Okay. Well, I'm going to take that as a good sign. Once again. But I could just be deceiving myself. Alright. Back to the boat. But I am going to pop home real quick just because... Actually, you know what? I'm just lying back. I'm just lying through my teeth because it is nighttime. And you know me, I love hunting some serpents. So we're going to get back on the high seas, sail the ocean. But not for terribly far, because the other island should be pretty close. Screw it. I'm almost going to guarantee in a little while I'll end up landing here randomly, and that workbench will save my butt at that point. So, playing the long game. How spoiled are we? We've had the wind pretty much the entire time we've been sailing. Look at these punks. 1, 2, is that 4? Yeah, 4 classics and a brute. That's funny. See ya. Okay. Let's try this again. Why are you doing that to me? Okay. You know, I will say something like that. We do need to be thinking about a barley and lox farm, or a barley and flax farm. So finding a tiny little plains island and expanding it is going to be our best bet. Something that's surrounded by ocean, just so we can try to reduce the amount of spawns. Alfie thinks they're going to go down and finally get some sleep. I believe if it's 9 a.m. here, so I think that puts it at about 4 a.m. where you are. Oh, serpent. Nice. Well, Alfie, here's a little good night serpent for you. But thank you, as always, for keeping me company here, for joining in with the real ones. We love having you around, and we will look forward to seeing you next week. Of course, if you haven't, I would love, if you don't mind dropping me a like, I would love that, be very grateful, but you do whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to go get some serpent meat. But sleep well, and we will see you next week, 7 p.m. for more Valheim action. All right, straight ahead. That's like the second or third time I've just ran right over a serpent before I started fighting it. Yeah, serpent meat in itself, it makes no sense as a, yeah. It doesn't make sense as an item. It's so massive. Yes, see you next week. Absolutely, absolutely. Take care. Yeah, it's just so massive, and it's so damn heavy. Alright, I can't really see. I think we're sailing into plains, but we've got a little bit of black forest, so yeah. So again, I'm just going to dock, and then be good to go. I'm going to dock, build a portal, go get some sunlight. Oh, come on. All right. Unrested. Unrested, wet, cold. This place sucks. So let's go warm up. Okay. Now that we're going to be here. All right, we're going to make this quick. We are running down on time here. But I really want to at least try to see if we have any mountain nearby on this new island. And if we don't, well, if we don't, I'm going to run through the forest. I'm going to see if they at least have a trader. And if not, unfortunately, this will be a big swing and a miss. But that's okay, because that is part of it, and there's so much frickin' world to see that, you know, we're bound to not get everything as soon as we want it. So that's part of life. I would say if there is a mountain, it's probably down southeast. Dang. There's a big old jamboree. DJ with the with the most probable and accurate assumption on what's been happening. And definitely the trader has been running around pilfering motor Vespigears. Because what the hell? What the hell? Oh boy, okay, well. So we're in the meadows now. This is not what I wanted at all. Ah, damn it. Whatever. I should have actually gotten my, oh my god, and I didn't even bring my... I forgot the portal back at the ship, because I'm a genius. I wholeheartedly agree with DJ's previous statement of I'm hoping that the biome terrain becomes more diverse in the future. Beyond the Mistlands, I don't know what any of their plans are really, like what they're actually going to implement or not, but yeah, I agree. It's cool and it's very pretty, but it is also like, okay, I've seen this kind of Black Forest, I've seen this connection, I've seen this about 1,000,000 times. And yeah, you and I are both in the 1,000+ hour range, and that is it's a lot of time. But also, you know, like, kind of like I was saying last week, to play devil's advocate, yeah, I agree. Like this biome could use a nice little makeover. At least having some parts be maybe, I don't know, like slightly autumnal or a different kind of tree, like something like a redwood or something a bit more, you know, something really big and powerful. I don't know. I'm sure they've got something working, but I want it now. Well, unfortunately, real ones, I think that I got a big old swing and a miss on the old mountain biome in this huge landmass, unless it's up north. I guess that is possible, so not gonna sell my chickens where they hatch. That's cool. Wow, that's really cool. What a unique dungeon. Alright, so just a little bit more of a stretch from here. Y'all want to see something cool? This is going to be awesome. Oh, that was awesome! I think I might make my first short out of that. That was super cool. If I may say so myself. Which I did, and I do. Yeah, I think I learned on on maybe it was 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I learned that you can actually attack while in midair, and that was my first time doing it. And it turned out pretty good. 688 damage with a level 2 silver dagger. That's a good ROI. Okay, well, only thing I can do is I'm just gonna basically unveil this bit of map and then probably just get back to the ship. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Tonight, of course, had a lot of fun. Love being here with everyone, but I was kind of hoping we would find at least something. The ever-elusive Visibiger. But thank you, DJ, for the perfect, because that was a pretty cool attack. I literally might go back and clip that, because that was pretty cool. Yeah, I'll just cross the river. But hey, if there's one thing I don't feel bad about, is we've got a whole bunch more wolf meat. We got some more pelts. Got a lot more stuff. We have fully upgraded winter armor, so, it was not a total bust by any means. Let's go for round 2, huh? Oh, it didn't work. Well, I screwed it up. Here I was trying to make it all cinematic. Oh. Hey, my man. I do parry trolls with logs. I do think they hit a little harder for sure. But yeah, I have pretty good luck. Pretty good luck parrying them. Sometimes, and there's sometimes where I definitely screw the pooch. All right, let's put this stuff away. Yeah, so DJ, what do you think is going to be your hardest obstacle in this upcoming speedrun? Yeah, the reach is a lot farther. The hitbox is huge. But yeah, what do you think is going to be the hardest part in the speedrun? And also, is there there has to be a world record. And do you happen to know what that is? Because I am terrified to know the answer. All right. Oh, come on. Screw it. Just a quick rest. There we go. Whole lot of nothing. Holy crap. Speedrun record is 6.5 hours for a new character. Record for existing character in a new world is 90 minutes. What? How does it... What? That just seems crazy to me. Actually, no, that is crazy. Yeah, I don't really want to sail to finish off tonight, so I think I'm just going to get... I kind of want to get to the... basically just clear off some of this black forest. Oh, for sure, yeah. Using the speedrun strategy to focus on the Fenris armor, I think that's a really good idea. Kind of bit by bit learn how you can best get to a certain tier of armor or to a certain area. Definitely a good idea, just to help you get, you know, a better idea of how to do a complete speed run and really kick the crap out of it. But 90 minutes to a Fenris coat, that's just mind-blowing. All right, and of course swamp, we're not going there today. That might even be Mistlands. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a bummer. I'm thinking that I think when we were sailing there was an island to the west. See, that's crazy to me. All speedruns are done with new characters using naked characters and no weapons. What? That doesn't make sense. I don't get that. I'm shocked. Wow. Well, that was a big old bummer on this island here. So yeah, there was as I was sailing, there was a big old mountain to the west, and I think, depending on how fast I can get to the boat, you know, call it cheaty if you like, but I think placing a bunch of fire traps and fire pits and stuff. I did the same thing to the Elder. Right before I did that fight, my very first playthrough ever, I built like 30 fire rings. So I'm like, oh, this, you know, this should help. It didn't do anything, but it was still a cool kind of idea. Okay. I can hear a lot of action around me, but I can't quite figure out where it's coming from. Ah. Oh, the feelings that I'm just casually walking by. No big deal. Fueling village. I'm excited to just start plucking these guys off at some point. What do you say, gang? Let's get risky, huh? Today has been really good, but overall, if we're not going to get a trader, we're not going to get a Vespagier of the right area, I'm at least going to get some frickin' barley. Let them come. Oh, jeez. Shit. Take all this. Who's laughing now, Fuelings? Who is laughing now? Okay, I mean, what's 20 Fuelings? Sure, this might have been considered a bad idea. Sure. All right, time to go. 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 Oh, this was such a bad idea. One thing I would love to see is rival fueling tribes. How cool would that be? Yeah, seriously. Okay, sorry about that, DJ. I'm leaving your excellent questions to dry. One quick moment. Let me get to some relative safety. How long did it take you to figure out live streaming, including making pause animation screens and setting up your key bindings? That is a great question. I was kind of surprised at myself. It took me basically once I had the PC that they could actually handle all of it. Oh, Jesus, not being hunted in this location. Damn it! I wish I would have stayed where I was. This is hilarious. This is really hilarious. Oh, Jesus. And this is the worst kind of rock for it too. This might be another death. Just trying to answer these questions, wolves. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm just going to stay out of the circle for a little bit. Try to get a little bit of stamina. Wow. The death mosquitoes. Saving my bacon. You know what? Screw that area. I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, I was looking for a good rock, but they're all angled just terribly enough where I can't quite stay on top without them killing me. Man, if only I would have stayed right next to that fueling village and then been hunted, that would have been just perfect. But I see my sanctuary. Okay. But to answer your question, once I had the PC, they could really start handling the necessary things for streaming. It took me about, I mean, if you watch my first stream, it definitely did not take me it took me a little bit of time, but I would say within a couple of weeks, it really made a lot of sense. And again, once I had the actual items with me, so like I have all Elgato products. I've got a stream deck. Oh, nice! I'm right next to my ship. Hilarious! I didn't realize that. I've got a stream deck, the Wave 3 microphone. I've got the face cam, and I always just really wanted everything to work together, so that it was very synergistic and it was easy to set up and it all made sense together and it would work well. So like the stream deck, the microphone, the camera, all that works, and especially with and I've got a dual monitor setup, and the stream deck, or actually, well, so the first thing I started with was of course learning OBS, which is the streaming software, and that definitely took the longest, just understanding the difference in like what a scene is and all these different files that kind of come along with it. So that took me a little bit of time, but really every day I would wake up and I would do a couple of videos. What's his name? There's a fella that made it really understandable. One, Harris Heller was a great sort of start, but then no, what's his name? I gotta just look it up real quick, because this guy was the best to learn all this. Subscriptions. But so AWALL, AWALL, that guy is incredible at what he does and makes all this really, really understandable. And I just watched video after video after video of his, and much like he recommends, is you would just follow along and make scenes and stuff like that in real time with them, and that worked out really, really well. So, you know, all told, I'm learning every single day. I'm always trying to learn and become better at it. But overall, it's definitely been a process, and I would say a couple of weeks, it started to make a lot more sense. Yeah, and you know, coming from basically nothing, like I didn't really know a lot about the PC universe leading up to that point. There was so much to learn that I'm like, there's only one way to do it, and that's just to watch videos, go along in real time, really try. If that, you know, I mean, duh, but it's like I really had to just put that effort in of learning how to do that. And then the first time that I set up a scene on my stream deck and I was able to switch to it, like I just did, going from gameplay to chat, the first time I did that successfully was so exciting, and it was so it was like I was playing a game and I unlocked another skill. I unlocked a new branch of my skill tree, and I was very excited about that, and it drove it drove me to want to do more. And so then I learned, how do you make your mic sound right? How do you get your lighting working right? I'm still working on some of these things, of course, but like it was just really cool to start with that. And honestly, if you don't have a stream deck, get a stream deck. It is not, even if you're not streaming, it's so great because it's literally like, it's an initial 15 button setup, which is nearly infinite with how much those can all do. And even if you're just playing games, or if you're doing the way that you want to hotkey your whole computer, do it on there, and it works out incredibly well. It's phenomenal. Miss Marin, love when we get Big David's screen. I agree with DJ. Super cool to hear your story behind the whole process, and I appreciate you both listening to it, because you know, I don't talk about it too much now, because it's, you know, sometimes people get a little bored, and I can't blame them, because it's a lot of information, and unless you kind of know what it's all about, it's a lot of weird terms. And that's where I came from, is it was learning these terms I've never really been familiar with, and to be at this stage now. So, you know, making the scenes, and what I mean by that is, so like if we drop into so like I just clicked a couple buttons and we go to the board screen. To be able to do that is super cool, and but learning how to do that took a lot of time. But then you figure out how to kind of become a cinematographer in the game you're playing, and then transfer that into OBS, and it's a whole process. It's so much fun. But AWALL is the first and best option that I had to learn all this stuff. And but yeah, I looked up a whole bunch of videos and watched, you know, a whole bunch, and I just hope that I'm doing it well enough where you're all enjoying. I mean, clearly, you know, having you come back is the best way to show that, and I really do appreciate it. So yeah, throw me more questions. Like I said, I'm gonna get a Discord chat set up just in case we have these issues from earlier. I'm gonna be hopping off at this point in the night, but you know, thank you all so much for stopping in. Sorry it wasn't, we didn't achieve a lot of the goals, but we had a lot of fun along the way, and that's the whole reason for being here. So I don't mind running around again next week, but well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I had a laptop when I was in my early 20s, and I didn't have any computer for the last like 12 years. So to get one about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and then upgrade last year. You know, it's been a whole lot of learning this stuff, and it's great. But thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you, and I sincerely look forward to these Mondays. Can't wait till next week. I have a feeling we're gonna be making some real good moves next week, and so please come on back. Yeah, tell your friends, get them a like, get them subscribed, get all that fun stuff. But please come back and see me next week. I will see you then, and until then, stay real.